Welcome back. We are here. This is the Watertown 365 podcast. It is November 12th. We have information about how there are some grocery store mergers happening. There is a new mental health urgent care coming to Watertown. Didn't even know that that was a thing. They are considering locations. There is a late night street parking ban. Very important for you if you're out after dark, after hours. There is a history clock up for repairs, could take several weeks. There is some holiday news, COVID news. Let's talk about all of these fun things. The first thing is that Tops is going to be sold. What a tragic end to an era, I think. So let's talk about that. A grocery store merger is finalized, and it means two markets in Watertown will be sold off. So what does it mean for the employees, customers, and the stores? Well, the Tops locations on Washington Street and in the Seaway Plaza will be sold because they are, ready for this, drumroll please, they are merging with Price Chopper. And so customers, it turns out, aren't really affected that much. It's just another name change, and you'll have to get used to it. So Price Chopper, otherwise known as Market 32, and Tops Markets completed their merger on Monday, which has doubled their footprint in the Northeast. So the two chains will stay separate but owned by a new parent company. It's 300 stores now, and 12 Tops locations will be sold because of all the merging that will help maintain competition in the affected cities. Both Watertown locations will become, here we go, some more news, Grand Union supermarkets. According to C&S, this is one of the first supermarkets in the United States, and customers say they don't anticipate seeing much of a change in their shopping experience, but they all did have one request. All right, so what is the request? It is that the employees be able to keep their jobs. I think that's pretty reasonable, but pretty simple. And so it looks like that may happen. It looks like it's all being worked out with the unions and things like that. The grand openings for both locations are planned for mid-January through mid-February. All right, next up, let's talk about a mental health urgent care that's coming to Watertown. A new mental health urgent care is coming to Watertown. It's considering 3 locations, which Jefferson County officials say this is badly needed. It's called Citizen Advocates, and the group's first site will be in Jefferson County. They focus on mental health and addiction, open 24/7, no referral, no appointment necessary. It's a convenient offering. They hope to move into the old Great American Grocery Store on State Street, but they are also considering space at the Liberty Building on Court Street and the vacant North Side Improvement League on Mill Street. Services will include mental health and addiction counseling, therapy groups, and outpatient detox programs. County officials say a service like this is badly needed right now. In an age of bail reform, emergency rooms have become the front line for mental health services, but an increase in patients has put a strain on what they provide to the community. This urgent care will employ 25 to 30 people in different areas of occupation like doctors, nurse practitioners, and social workers. Citizen Advocates hopes to finalize a deal on a space soon and be fully operational in 6 to 12 months. Let's move on and talk about late night parking street ban. It is November, which means the winter parking ban has begun in Watertown. You won't be able to park in the city streets from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. The ban is put in place to allow snow plows to clean up the side streets and main roads. Watertown police will begin issuing warning tickets, but if your car is in the way of a snowplow while it's clearing the roads, you could be ticketed or your car could be towed. This lasts through April 30th. Historic clock news. Are you ready? I hope you are. I hope you're strapped in. You won't hear the bell at First Baptist Church in Watertown for several weeks, but that is good news because, well, here's what's up. As the clock tower has been a landmark in downtown Watertown since the late 1800s. Its bell distinctly rings on the hour and the half hour, but for the next few weeks, that won't be the case because the clock has been running well, but they want to keep it running well. And the tower sits in the church, but the city owns the rights to it. And there is a clock master who was a local resident who was designated last year. He has helped to restore it back to life after it had been offline for several years. And his recent routine maintenance of the clock showed some parts needed to be restored so it could continue to function as it should. Since the clock has been down, they have been fielding several calls a day from people asking, hey, what's the deal? Why is that bell not ringing anymore? But don't worry, it's only temporary. The service that is being done is helping to lengthen the life of the machine. When the clock is down, it is almost like we are asleep or gone, but we are not gone. We are just getting it so it will carry on for another 100, 200, or 300 years, says Pastor Jeffrey Smith. Now, the repairs could take up to 8 weeks, but when it's done in the new year, in good old 2022, the old clock will have a new lease on life. Let's talk about some fun, some music, some concert series, sharing a love of classic jazz and the great standards of the 1930s, 1940s, and 1950s. The Konrad Paszkudzki Jazz Trio has a sound steeped in tradition while remaining creative and inventive. This performance will feature selections from the American Songbook with music by Cole Porter and Irving Berlin, as well as jazzed-up classical selections by Tchaikovsky and Chopin. The concert will be held at Trinity Church at 227 Sherman Street, Watertown, New York, on Sunday, November 14th, 3 o'clock p.m. Be there or be square. Next, the FML Book Sale. When I was a kid, FML meant a totally different acronym, but let's talk about what FML means. Did you miss the Flower Library Giants Fall Book Sale? Well, then you are in luck, because there is a small sale located in the rotunda in the main floor of the Flower Library. This sale will be available now through the Christmas holiday. You can visit now and find a great gift for a loved one. Now check out these prices here. A hardcover book, $1. Softcover book, $1. Paperback book, 50 cents. DVDs, $1. What a sale, what cool prices. And then children's hardcover books are $1, and children's paperback books are 50 cents. And here's some contact information. The library director, Yvonne Reff, is at 315-785-7701. So it's been a pretty kickback week, right? Not a lot of news. The world's not dying. Just some, routine housekeeping maintenance happening. Let's see how COVID's doing, because that's always a thing to just kind of check up on and see how things are going in that arena. So there's no sign of slowing down on Tuesday. Someone else died in Jefferson County. There were 4 COVID deaths, actually, in Jefferson County this week, and then 1 more was added on Tuesday. Total, 118 people have died from COVID in just Jefferson County, 86 new cases, the highest one-day total in the last week. But here's good news. The number of people in isolation decreased by 36, and the number of people recovered from COVID grew by 119. The number of people hospitalized remains at 16, and since the start of the pandemic, Jefferson County has seen 11,441 positive tests for COVID. So as we said, something to just keep watch and keep an eye on and know what those numbers are every week. Now let's talk about McAvoy Insurance. McAvoy has served Jefferson County for more than 50 years, and they are located at MCEVOY Insurance. They are local family-owned insurance brokers for all of your home, auto, and business needs. As an independent insurance, McAvoy can shop the best coverage for the best price to meet your specific needs. They are located at 1613 State Street, Watertown, New York. Phone number is 315-782-3900. But in this day and age, the best thing that you can do for yourself is go to their website, McAvoyInsurance.com. You can click on their YouTube channel, go to their Facebook page. I wonder what they are tweeting about lately. Well, they have 0 followers, so maybe we'll be, I'm not logged in, darn it. So I guess we'll log in really quick so that way we can follow McAvoy Insurance. Oh, geez, I just can't catch a break. I'm trying to log into my Twitter. Need to remember my password. So they're, they let me follow them? Let me try again. So let me go to their Twitter page. Their username is Insurance McAvoy, and now we are following them. The middle of the blazing summer is not the time to discover a problem with your air conditioning unit, they say. They say leaves and other debris get caught in gutters and need to be cleaned regularly. So they post pretty regularly with some helpful content. That is twitter.com/Insurance McAvoy. And so yeah, check them out for your home, auto, and business needs. Next up, let's talk. Actually, before moving on, also we'll subscribe to their YouTube, and they regularly post things about their 5-star reviews and what people are saying about them and their service. So good to know, and good to just be aware of what's happening in the community. And next up, Storage Made Easy. Whether you're looking for a self-storage unit to store your valuable personal belongings or managing logistics for your business, chances are pretty good that you want to avoid dealing with unexpected hassles and surprises, long wait times, poor or offensive customer service. These are just a few of the things you need to be concerned about. But Storage Made Easy is your complete resource for home or business self-storage near Watertown, New York. And I think I remember their web address is kind of, I think it's storagemadeeasy.com. And then it takes us to that special page. And here's something that you should know is that most food items are not allowed in a storage unit, but canned goods tends to be the only exception. Now, their phone number is 315-629-5015. And here's an idea for you. Here's their email address, sales@storagemadeeasy.com. So if you say, I'm not even sure like what I need, or do I need like air condition unit, or what am I storing there, or what's the price, or what are their specials? I don't really feel like navigating a website. Well, you're in luck. Just send an email over here to sales@storagemadeeasy and ask your question, or tell them you're interested. They can respond to you. They can give you any information you need to know. storagemadeeasy.com. And while you're there, find their Facebook page and throw them a like. You'll be glad you did. And you will be glad that you personally visited Watertown365.com. This is where we talk about community events. There is a sculpture of the 10th Mountain Division monuments returning to Fort Drum. The Paddock Arcade gets revamped apartments. There is a discount food program. There is a zoo plan. There's so much cool things happening at Watertown365.com. So we will see you there. And we will see you on Facebook at facebook.com/Watertown365. It is National French Dip Day. That is pretty delicious. And what has been happening lately on the Facebook page? Well, we posted about 7 restaurants in New York to get Mexican food that will spice up your life. So if that gets you interested, if that piques your curiosity, facebook.com/Watertown365 and Watertown365.com is the website to go to. We will see you next month. We love hearing from you, so contact us and we'll talk to you very soon with some more Watertown 365 news. Thank you and bye for now.